we're in the middle of spring, which means it's the perfect time for me to do my favorite style challenge, and that is to wear 5 items I'm not sure about to see if I want to keep them or declutter them. And usually, if you watch this channel for a while, how I did it is I picked 5 items out of my Time Hotel storage. But because my storage is getting smaller, this time around I only have 2 items that I took out of the storage, but then I also included 3 items out of my main capsule wardrobe that I'm just not wearing. So at the end of the day, I'm kind of wearing my least worn items, and I'm gonna decide if I want to keep them or declutter them. So these are the 4 items right here, but then I also have 1 pair of shoes, and I think I'm gonna start with this one today. Now, if you remember the story with the shoes, I bought them years ago, but then I never wore them, so I decluttered them, gave them to my mom. She had them for years, she never wore them, so she decluttered them again, and I took them in thinking this time around I'm gonna wear them a lot more. But honestly, I just don't. And I think the main reason why is because I just have other shoes that I prefer so much more, like my black loafers, or I even have nude ballerinas that I think are just much more comfortable. So today, yeah, I want to wear them. And then very importantly, I want to walk in them for just a little bit so I can see the comfort as well. Because it's a nice sunny day, I just want to take the opportunity to wear my new red dress. I've been waiting to wear this one for a while now. But then because I'm wearing the black shoes and I want to balance everything out, I decided to pair it with my black short cardigan, and I'm just gonna tie it around the waist because that's how I like it. And then of course I also have some statement jewelry to spice everything up. And now that I wore the shoes, I can give you my final thoughts. But first, of course, the outfit. As you can see, I'm wearing the sunglasses, and then of course the bag with silver hardware. And if I go further back, you can see the black cardigan and how it matches with the black shoes. And now for what I decided to do with the shoes is I'm gonna declutter them because A, they're not really my style. They're cute, they're nice, but honestly, there are just a few outfits that I can think of that would be really, really cute with the shoes. But then for every day, for most of the time, I don't really see myself reaching for them. And then B, they're not that comfortable anyways. That's why I wanted to wear them today. And I was sweating a little bit, and also they're just a little bit too rigid compared to my nude ballerinas. These are not as comfortable. And now just for fun, I wanted to show you this outfit with 2 different types of shoes so you can see why I don't really need the black ballerinas. So if I go further back, you can see first option are the black heels. They're super feminine and elegant. And then I also have the flat nude ballerinas, which I love nude shoes. They're so elongating and so easy to style. And with this dress in particular, because they're the nude shoes, I can go with any kind of jacket that I want. I can create a monochrome outfit, all of that. So these are the 2 options that I prefer so much more. And now for the second outfit, I want to style my white t-shirt that honestly, it doesn't look the best anymore, but I still feel from afar it's still good enough for now. Now the story with this one is that I bought it because it's kind of a classic piece and everyone should have a white t-shirt, right? So I kind of fall prey to that. And honestly, it's just too basic for me. I don't feel amazing when I wear it, but then at the same time, it's still very practical. So today I want to style it in a different way to see if I love it. So this is the shirt on. I'm not sure if you can see, but we just have a little bit of yellowing around the collar. But you know, everything else, it's kind of a classic white t-shirt, which for me is just too basic. It doesn't have that je ne sais quoi that I like. So I decided to pair it with my white jeans so I can kind of dress it up a little bit. And then of course, when it comes to basics, we also have to accessorize. So these are my jewelry pieces for today. And now for the final look, I decided to go with everything monochrome. So I have the white denim jacket, and then I have the nude ballerinas and the pop of color with burgundy. So everything is kind of nice and matching with gold. As for the t-shirt, I decided to declutter it, which is no surprise to me, and I think I'm just gonna give it to my mom so she can really wear it out, so we get, you know, the cost per wear. But what I've been thinking for a while now, which I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, is to get a t-shirt, this kind of t-shirt in a nude color, so I can wear it both on its own, but then also as an undershirt in the winter or in the fall. So I'm just gonna put that one on my wish list, and this one is going today. And now for day 3, I'm gonna style my coral button-up that was in my Time Hotel storage. And I'm actually really looking forward to this one because I have a really fun outfit planned. But first, of course, I wanna explain why this one ended up in the storage in the first place. And honestly, the main reason is because it was just a little bit too tight on me because of the weight fluctuations. but now that I've been consistently working out and eating a little bit healthier, I think it's gonna fit me a lot better. And also based on some of your lovely comments, I'm gonna style it in a different way today. So the main issue with this one is when I closed it, I remember the buttons, they just didn't really, I mean, they were kind of okay, but everything was gaping. But now can we see? I think it looks a lot better. I mean, it's still gaping a little bit, but not too much. But I remember when I did a video a while back when I was putting this one into the storage, a lot of you said to wear it as kind of a jacket. So that's what I want to do today. I have a cami dress underneath and I wanted to kind of style it as a jacket. I can kind of crop it so I can have the rule of thirds and I can have lovely pop of color. And I think this one looks amazing actually. But I'm still gonna close one button so it doesn't open on its own. And now for the final outfit, you kind of seen the top already. Then we have the long maxi dress, we have the nude ballerinas and the matching handbag, which I think it looks amazing. And I can tell you right away, I'm definitely gonna keep this one. You can see I didn't even need to close this button and it still looks amazing. I kind of cropped it. And I think from now on, I'm gonna wear it more as kind of a jacket like I'm wearing it today than a normal button-up. But even as a normal button-up, I think it would still work. And what I love about it is that it's not opaque. So even when I have dark items underneath, you cannot really see it. So this one is definitely a keeper. I love it. And now for the last outfit, I had the idea to actually wear two items at the same time because one is an accessory and the other is a clothing item. So first I have these white pants that actually they were not in my Time Without storage, they were just in my main capsule wardrobe. But I almost never reached for them, so I wanted to style them today and wear them today. And one of the main reasons why I just don't wear them is because it's very hard to tuck anything in because the pants are a little bit thinner, so you're gonna see the color and the material, so they're not the easiest to style. But I still love them, and today I want to wear them with some kind of a crop top. And then the second item came as a gift with my coral bag, so I haven't really been wearing it, and it's this small little satin scarf. The idea behind it is to kind of wear it on your handbags, but I'm not that kind of girly. I prefer my handbags kind of plain without the scarves. So how I wore it in the past is in my hair, but then again, I'm also not that kind of girly. I'm not really a small scarf kind of girly, if that makes sense. So today I want to wear it in a different way in my hair to see if I like it, and if not, I'm gonna declutter it. So the outfit is on. As I've said, I decided to go for a crop top, and now I also want to figure out the silk scarf. I saw a hack online that I wanted to try out today, and I'm trying to remember how it went. Something like this, I think. And then you grab a hair tie. So at the end, you kind of end up with the tie, with the silk scarf. And I created a hair, you know, half up, half down, because how I used to wear it in the past is just with hair up. So today I wanted to do something different. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm absolutely awful when it comes to hairstyles. I said this before, but I feel like I have two left hands. So we're not gonna judge what I'm gonna create. I'm gonna do my best. And honestly, I have no idea what I did just now, so let me grab a mirror. I just saw it in the mirror and it's not the best, but honestly, I couldn't be bothered, so we're gonna keep it this way. And yes, I need to dye my hair, so we're just gonna ignore that. As I've said, when it comes to my hair, I'm so lazy. I feel like I have two left hands. That's why I'm always wearing the same thing over and over again, because I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, this is gonna be my outfit for today. And now I can also accessorize and I can show you the final look. Of course, I had to add a jacket because it's still a little bit colder in the morning. And then for my silk scarf, I honestly don't know what to do. I'm kind of torn. A part of me really thinks this is cute, this is feminine, and I like the half hair up. I think it's cool. I think it's nice. But then the second part of me, I'm not used to seeing myself this way. So let me know your thoughts and I'm gonna make my final decision with your help. And also, before I forget, I know loads of you joined me in this challenge, so of course I want to hear your results, how it went, how many items did you keep or declutter. If you can leave me a comment down below, I would appreciate it. And then lastly, of course, if you're enjoying this video so far, please give it a thumbs up. So this is the scarf done, and then when it comes to the pants, honestly, I'm gonna keep them. Yes, they're a little bit harder to style because, you know, anything you kind of put inside, it's kind of showing through, but I can still wear them with my crop tops or even with my button-ups. I can wear them and then crop them around my waist, and I think it still looks pretty cool. And then for the final outfit, you can see I have the white sneakers. It's kind of monochrome with a little bit of denim. And then I also have just a nice off-white handbag. So the only pop of color is with my scarf in my hair, which you can see. So to recap everything, I decided to declutter 2 items, and then I also kept 2 items. And for my scarf, I'm still gonna wait for your feedback. And if you feel inspired and you love this kind of challenges, I have another one that I did for the entire month that I'm gonna link, I think, right here so you can watch it next. But yeah, this is gonna be it for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.